do your little lip service before we start? I can't even imagine using that microphone. It's fucking disgusting.
I didn't spit on it.
What do you think those lips are doing?
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Let's get this baby going. Let's do this. Woo!
Buckle up, grab a coffee, a smoothie or a beer. Jackson, Stapleton, Unfiltered is finally here.
It's Jackson Stapleton.
Cut!
Welcome back.
Here we are again.
This is the truth. We are back again. And we keep coming back because, well,
We have nothing better to do.
well, it's honestly, I think it is a nice stress reliever, if you ask me.
Well,
So
100%. I look forward to Thursdays and I look forward to Saturdays.
I just look forward to not having to work.
Mm.
By the
Yeah.
way, how was your week?
My week, we had 4 Groundhog Days in a row. And, but Friday ended on a positive note. It was good. But the week was kind of rough from the get-go.
Yeah.
But we knocked it out of the park on the last day, and we're going to start off Monday without any issues.
You better find some wood. Here.
Would a cock work?
Oh my God. You got to show everybody what I got you.
All right, my stress cock. Caw, caw.
Chicken.
I do a good rooster.
I actually had that at work. Someone had given that to me like, I don't know how many years ago. It's like a stress chicken. It is supposed to help her stay focused with
Hey,
us.
straight people, does this remind you of anything?
Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know. I might have created a monster. I don't know. But could you?
I need to come up with a name.
Hello. Yeah, you come up with a name later.
Okay.
So your week was good?
It was good. It was just, we had just some repeating issues, but we got them squared away, and Friday was fun. We had fun at work Friday. So,
Well, Fridays are usually known to be a good time, so
what's your favorite day of the week?
I like Thursdays because it's like rolling into the Friday.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about Thursdays.
That's my
good.
favorite day too.
Yeah, I like Thursdays. It just kind of confirms there is light at the end of the week tunnel, I guess. But thank you for asking. My week was great.
Good. I know it wasn't great because I called you a couple times and you're like, dude, I'll call you back.
Yeah.
Or call me back, and then I don't call because
Yeah.
I had a shit day or something. And
We both definitely played some phone tag. It was busy. I just had a few busy nights as well, just doing some other activities, and work was definitely crazy busy. But I did have a special day this week, and shout out to one of my closest people in the world. I think that's pretty good to say for sure.
yeah.
But she rang the bell this week
Ding, ding.
for her last chemo treatment. So I was very, very, very happy about that. Quite a few months, a lot of hell, I guess you can say, but I'm just so thankful and honestly just so proud for her having the strength to get through it all, because it was not easy.
Can I say, she's a badass.
Yeah, she is totally a badass.
I just from this, I mean, I didn't go with her, but you did on some of the chemos, and seeing her the one time we did. What a badass! What a warrior! I mean, be proud of yourself, and God, just so very proud of you that you made it through this, and you will continue to go and you're going to be healthy, you're going to be fine, and you have the support. But congratulations, that bell, ring my bell, it's huge. So
thank God you did not.
we're very proud of you. I'm very happy.
Very, very proud. It's not something that is easy for anybody to go through, but in due time, we all will probably talk about it more in depth.
We are going to have her on the show.
Yeah.
What, maybe a...
It's going to be a little bit because there's still surgery that is scheduled in May. So, but definitely working on that.
And what is the surgery? The removement?
Yes, there's just a lot. It's a lot of details, but we get a little bit more in depth in that in due time.
At her time, because we would love to have her share her stories so she can help others.
Yeah, for sure. She said she would be happy to. So
awesome.
Anyways, that was a great part of my Thursday because, Thursdays are my favorite day. And obviously with that also taking place, it was awesome.
Super cool.
Yeah.
And she had some fans there.
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
So that's super
Everybody
cool.
that has attended and helped through the time. I think it started in October. I might be mistaken. Could be September.
And it seems like it went by so fast.
Yeah.
For her.
Yeah. Well, the last 4 were what they call red devil chemo, and it is red, and
the chemo, like what they are
injecting
is
red. It is red. It is called the red devil because it totally knocks people on their ass. But
oh my God,
she pushed through. I think what I can say about her is that there's not a day that she missed work.
Are you kidding me?
Not a day.
A guy gets a hangnail and misses work.
Yeah, not a day missing work. Was very dedicated to her job and has still been very dedicated, even though some days are harder. Even worked at times through chemo, and that's just crazy. But I'm so proud of her. So there you have it.
Did not miss work one bit.
Yeah.
And if I was her boss, I would say, hey, why don't you take the day off?
Right.
I know what you're going through. Well, I don't know what you're going through, but
yeah,
you need some time. But maybe being at work got her mind off of things. And
it did. I think it definitely, it helped. But
that's awesome.
I think we both have very strong work ethics. So it's something that, you try to push through even though you don't feel good, you're in pain, your body aches, all the things. So just very proud. But yeah, there you go. That's
super cool.
That's the week.
Yay.
Whoop, whoop.
Boop, boop. Ready for a break?
I think we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Be right back. Welcome back.
Here we are.
We are right here. We just had to take a little bit of a smoothie break.
You're still drinking yours.
I know.
Man, I down mine in minutes.
Mine was almost gone.
Yeah. Speaking of what your friend just went through.
Yeah.
And last night I went to dinner with a friend I hadn't seen for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And when we were sitting there, and she's like, it's been 10 years. I'm like, holy crap. It's 10 years. But when you go and meet somebody and it's like you don't miss a day with them, like it was just like we just left off where we started.
Sure.
And just the going through, it's just weird how people's lives go different directions. And my friend is having a really, really hard time right now. And we went out to dinner and we were talking, and she was kind of updating me on what was going on with her, and she started crying. Well, then I get teary-eyed because I'm a wimp. I know. I don't know. Freaking who knows? But
Dude, when I would cry, it'd make you nervous.
I know when you cry, yeah, it makes me nervous because you don't cry. You're badass.
No, whatever.
Yeah, when you cry, I'm just like, no, please don't do that. But it was just hard. Seeing somebody hurt so badly and just wants help and doesn't have the means to get help. Like she wants to go to inpatient and going through so much.
Yeah.
But there's no means to help her get there and get the help she needs. And it was just
was that like the research that y'all did, or is it like the state doesn't help with anything and stuff?
I don't have a job. But just doesn't, no insurance.
But is it hard for the individual to work because of the state that
yes.
they're in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When you can't go out of the house and there's a name for it, and she told me, and I should have wrote it down because of course I would not remember, but when you can't go outside your home because it just scares you so bad, it just gives you anxiety like crazy.
Yeah, there is a name for it. I cannot.
Is it
think
called
of it.
global?
I would look on my phone, but I can't.
There was, and Jamie mentioned this, another friend of mine, she was there for dinner, and she said that Jodie Foster had a movie out about that she had that same, I don't know if it's a disease or what is it?
Well, I think, but I there was actually a show on Netflix. I can see the person that's playing this part, but she literally cannot go outside.
Yes, I watched it with my daughter, Scooter, where like going outside was a freak. And at one point, a kid she was babysitting went outside and she was chasing it, and then she like freaked out. Is that what?
I don't know if that exactly. But, I mean, the thought. Eventually, she ended up getting out there and was able to do a little bit more. But, oh man, I wish I could think of the name of that. You just kind of threw me for a loop on that. I don't know.
But yeah, you can't go out to get a job, but you can't get a job because you're sick, but you can't get help because you don't have this. And the system is so fucked up. And then you got people that don't need this kind of help to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And she is like a prisoner in her own house, and used to be very outgoing and fun, and not that she's not fun, but just to see her change, it was heart-wrenching. I was driving home, and I just was like, I am so blessed we've all been through our stuff, but I had this feeling of warmth and comfort and thankfulness of everything I have. I was just like, I appreciate it and hope to never take anything for granted.
Yeah, people unfortunately have to, they go through certain things that they're just not prepared to go, to have that change in their life, and everything is just completely different. So yeah, you just gotta, you have to continue being consistent with yourself and with your friend, and be there for them, because that's what they need. We can all be grateful for the things that we have, but we also have to be very mindful of the things that people don't have and the struggles that people go through, for sure. And try to support them in every way that we possibly can.
And everybody struggles one way or another.
Sure.
But the levels the extent of it's terribly sad.
But there's definitely hope, and you can't ever lose track of hope. I've always been a firm believer on what you focus on increases, right? So if you focus on the good and you have the visual of the good, eventually that will happen. It's not going to happen the next day like you expect it to happen, but you have to keep the positive thoughts. If you go down the rabbit hole of negative thinking, that's kind of where you're going to end up, is in that negative frame of mind, and it's going to be really hard to climb out of. But I don't know what your friends, the in-depth of everything at this point, but as a whole, I've always told, no matter who it is, I told my mom not too long ago, you got to stay positive. You got to, what you focus on increases. Don't ever forget that. You got to focus on some good. It's kind of like your vision board, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Agoraphobia is an anxiety disorder characterized by intense fear and anxiety of situations where escape might be difficult or help unavailable. People with agoraphobia often fear having panic attacks in public or being alone outside their homes. This fear can lead to avoidance of situations that trigger anxiety, sometimes resulting in a significant decrease in daily activities. Cognitive behavioral therapy can be highly effective in helping individuals manage agoraphobia. In some cases, medication, such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors or other medications, may be used to help manage anxiety and panic attacks. If you or someone you know is suffering from anxiety, reach out to a licensed therapist or your primary care physician today. There are also counselors and therapists who offer their services at a fee based on income.
I think it's called agoraphobia, where you can't you can't go outside, you're stuck, and it just feels like you're going to die, or you just panic.
It's just out of, it feels, like you said, the high anxiety type feeling, and you can't go any further because it scares you, maybe. Mm-hmm. I'm really not familiar with it, but yeah, that is exactly what it is.
And she had made a comment that she was in a car accident years ago, and she got a very bad concussion. And at that point is when she saw the difference in her mind and her thinking. And I was like, and she broke some ribs and everything. She was in really bad shape. And I asked her, I said, well, did insurance cover that? And she said the person that hit her, it was hit and run. So she had to fight for everything she got, which wasn't much help.
Did they find the car that hit her?
I don't think so.
So, okay.
Yeah. And so when I was driving home last night, I was just like, man, I'm just thankful. And I was thinking about, not that my issues in my past compares to what anybody else is going through. What's mine is mine. Mm-hmm. And for the first time, I was like, I am choosing happiness. I choose happiness. And I'm like, 54, this is, tomorrow's not promised. And I want to choose happiness because I had so much sadness for so long. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, it was like this whole, last night was just like a total, as
wake-up call.
Jax would say, learning lesson, a wake-up call. Lessons learned. And then I turn on the radio, and guess what's on?
Oh, Mickey, yes. Mickey.
Delilah.
Oh.
God, you love Delilah.
Is that still going?
Yes. And
come on.
Oh my God.
Does that gotta be
how old is that woman?
Recording.
And she always has the best songs, and she's just but she was talking.
Was she playing good songs?
She was playing great songs. I was just
recent.
Yeah.
Songs?
Well, I think I'm trying to think. They were older songs, but I
see.
Yeah. So maybe it's pre-recorded from back 1963, but and then she's talking about. She made the comment, she goes, when's the last time you reached out to your best friend? When was the last time you told somebody that you cared about them? When was the last time you told somebody you loved them? When did you? And she just started like, it was like she was talking to me, like, hello, let me in. It was just a learning lesson, just a lesson last night, and
So everything
it
fell into place.
Man, it did, and I was driving out thinking, I love Delilah. I have not listened to her because I don't listen to the radio anymore because everything's on. You know,
like getting in your car is like listening to the radio from back in the day.
Right? I know.
I mean,
Oh, but she was just like, call your best friend, call, and it was just
my phone didn't ring.
No, you were in bed. It was after 9. I didn't call
You're
anybody.
such an asshole.
I didn't call anybody, but I sure was like, I just started thinking about the people that I haven't communicated with lately.
Yeah.
And
So, like, do you have a list?
I did it last night in my head.
Good.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what, tomorrow I was gonna write things down. I was gonna like, tomorrow I'm gonna say this on the podcast and tell them I'm thinking of them, and then of course now I'm all up in my head about what happened last night. So, but anyway, I just wanted to share that.
It just didn't stay very long. It's all right.
No, like I said,
The
it's a hat rack.
intentions are there.
Sometimes.
You know, there's nights that I don't have any phone calls, which I totally like. I don't mind it. Then there's like nights I'm like back to back on calls. Really at home. Like I'm like, oh.
Do you see the phone sometimes and just go, oh, I don't want to talk to them? Am I that person?
No. No.
You
I mean,
usually
I
talk-
freaking ate my freaking dinner while we were talking. We talked for over an hour this week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Holy
An hour, and
crap.
I'm like, looked at the phone, and it was actually ended right at 60 seconds or 60 minutes.
Oh my God. We never talked that long.
No, you had a lot to say though. I was just eating while you were chit chatting.
Yeah. I had a lot.
And I don't like to eat and be on the phone.
I know. I'm surprised
I
you.
like to just watch TV.
When you
and-
said you were eating your dinner, I was like, and I even
I was
asked you.
hungry that
I was
day,
like,
though.
do I call you back? And you're like, no. And I was
No,
like, what?
'cause I was
Living on the edge.
no, it was kind of more like, no, let's just get this over with.
I would have to deal with your ass again. But we talked for an hour, then.
That day I didn't have lunch, and I was like
Oh.
so hungry because I had been so busy, and I was like starving. I'm like, I'm just gonna eat while she's.
I was just chatting.
I was not in a good mood that night.
I know,
So-
but at the end you were laughing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you need your best friend
Yeah,
for.
you know. So
Definitely.
we even said
change
that. We were
that.
like, yeah, I'm in a good mood now. I was like, yay.
Oh my
shit.
god.
And then you got me a cock.
I did. It's a chicken.
That is a rooster.
Is that?
Yeah, because he's got that big in his tail.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
But that's your thing now. So
Yeah.
whenever you need to figure out what happened back there. Did you lose something?
I burped. I burped on my microphone.
You're doing everything else on your microphone.
I was late earlier.
Oh my god.
That's all right.
I think we're gonna take a break. We'll
I
be
think we're
right
good. I think we're good.
back. No, we'll be right back. Bye bye. Welcome back.
Here we are.
We're doing really well there, Stapleton.
Yep, not moving, am I?
Oh my god.
Staying put. Just
Listen, I want to
sitting
remind
there.
you something. You're not a mannequin, though. Okay, you can move.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I got this.
Oh my god. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do because I've been under such stress.
What? What? You're gonna get some nookie.
What the fuck? If I was, if that was actually
May is
shush.
coming.
If
May
that
is
was
coming.
If that was gonna happen, dude, you would be the last person I'd.
You what? Are you serious?
It'd end up in public.
No, I would never tell anybody. If you told me, We would not advertise it.
There's just something.
I had a friend that
Talk
had
about
sex
that.
last night with this guy, and she told me, and I didn't tell anybody.
You shouldn't. But you just told all of us.
They don't know who my friend is.
Do you all see where I'm going here? There's nothing really sacred. Anyways, I feel like with the amount of stress that I've been under and a lot of work, it's time for a massage, dude.
Oh, how do you get massages a lot?
I used to, but I haven't been lately.
Have you ever got a massage in like a strip mall?
Fuck yes.
Oh my god.
Dude, those are
Oh
fucking
my
beatings.
God.
There is nothing.
They beat the shit
like they
out
have
of you.
to take massage out of that because that's bullshit.
Yeah, they just need to call it beat the shit out of somebody.
They need to call it like this could be your last day. I don't know. Like you really want to go into those places and have a decent, but man, they make you cry.
I went.
Actually, this was at the mall.
I got one at the mall once. I will never do it again.
Oh
They, I don't know what they beat the crap out. I was hurting so bad by the time I got out of there. I was like, never
You
again.
were like sore.
Yeah.
You were like sore. You
Yeah.
like leave worse than
Like, is that their goal? Like, they're like, come on in, let me take care of you. And then they just I had a bad night with my wife. And then they take it out on you. Or, I got a fight with so-and-so, and then, no.
But it is miserable.
It hurts.
There's obviously people like it because they keep going back.
And they're still in business.
Dude,
So,
I had
obviously-
an ex that like would say, "Hey, let's go to the mall." And like the first two times, I'd be okay with going to the mall. But then, like when it really started to become possibly a regular thing, I was like, "Yeah, no, I don't want a beating." You're like you're just probably shy of, maybe $50 from a real nice place.
Yeah, and
Dude, remember when we went to Vegas and we had that done?
Mm-hmm.
It was just like
But that was different.
in the mall. Like it's in their
like
the
we're
hotel.
yeah.
And we did the chair thing.
And that was
That
not
was
bad.
amazing.
That wasn't like a happy ending good, but it was good. But those people at the mall, they beat the crap out of you.
Do you think I missed that comment?
I missed a comment on the podcast the other day that you said.
What?
I would have left you too. I was like, oh yeah, producer played that over and I go, what did she say? And she told me, I was like, oh my God, I didn't catch that.
Anyways, so yeah, I mean, I have definitely had that. I had another interesting experience with one of my exes that wanted to go to another massage place. And
Like a fancy one or just a...
no, this was like it was definitely in like a strip mall shops where there's
where you
shops.
keep your clothes on.
Yeah, you keep your clothes on, but you go in and they're playing that Reiki music, really good music to kind of
just
relax. I love listening to that, so don't make fun of it.
Continue.
And they called us back. I went back. She went back into her room. I went into my room. And, she basically told me to lay on the table, blah, blah, blah. And I
Did
laid
you have
on the
clothes on?
table. Yes, I
Clothes on.
laid on the table. And I started to feel like this towel, like it was like rolled up, going up and down.
What
my
the
back.
fuck?
It was fucking crazy.
Like, did it feel good?
No, I was like, okay.
Did it have
is this-
something in the towel?
No, it was. So I'm
Like,
like,
she wrapped it up and then was...
it was like you roll up a towel
Uh-huh.
and you're like, shh, 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 and I'm like,
With
this
your
is-
clothes
yeah,
on.
this is like the worst fucking feeling ever. Okay, so I'm like, is this a fucking joke? Is someone playing a fucking
You're
joke
on
me?
candid camera.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes, and then if this shit continues, I'm the fuck out of here.
How long was her massage?
I think we did it for. I think we
Don't
did it
say
for
an hour.
I think we did it for an hour.
Oh my god.
I think
Did they do the towel the whole time?
they like did the towel.
Was
They
it
did
wet
a
or
few
anything? I
other
don't-
fucking things, and I don't know what it was. And then all of a sudden, she's on the table
What the fuck?
holding a thing.
What is she holding?
She's like, her hands are on the.
Dude, was it a sex swing?
It's like it's like it holds them up when they're walking on your.
She was walking on you?
Yeah.
Who walks on you? I thought that was just like in the movies. She
They
always
have
walks like-
shit that is more than just in the movies. Where do you think the movies get it?
Well, so
dude, it was the worst experience I have
oh my
ever
god.
fucking
What did
had
you
in
do
my
when she
life.
walked on you? Were you like,
I'm
get me
like,
out of
I
here?
truly was just ready to fucking bolt.
See
My
you.
ex got a fucking earful at that time after I left. What the fuck was that?
So how long did she walk on you?
I don't even remember. It was just like, you should have been paying me to be there.
Oh my god. So did she say, hold on, I'm gonna get up here. And then
They don't talk to you, dude. They just do what they want.
I think that's the thing. I think they like that. I think that's some excitement for them. Like they like to make people feel
Ew.
like
First and foremost, when you smell musty, it's musty in there.
Ew.
Fuck that shit.
Get
Get the fuck out. Unless you're so desperate to be touched, get the fuck out, dude.
Oh my god. So it smelled in there too. But it had good music.
Oh, yeah.
Did you feel dirty?
I can't, you know.
How much
I'm
did you
still
pay for this?
traumatized by it.
How much did you pay?
I'm pretty sure it was around $75.
Oh my god, you could have went to like Healing Waters or some shit
No.
for $30 more.
Well, I love me some Healing Waters. There's a couple of really nice places around here that I'm definitely going to do differently. Healing Waters is awesome because they truly give you the full everything. Like, it's the relax room. You have all these great places that you can kind of chill. When I was in Vegas one time, I got a massage in the
I bet you
Venetian.
did. Mm-hmm.
Why are you always in the freaking toilet? Always dirty.
Vegas.
Anyways, I got an amazing massage, and but they start you off where you go into this room and you have little snacks, you have your little nice drinks.
Oh.
Then you go get your massage, and then after you're done with the massage, you can go into all these areas where they have a steam room. They have all these different type of rooms that you get to do on your own and just kind of relax. And then they have like a relaxing room where it's like on the ceiling, there's like all these different things and music.
On the ceiling?
Yeah, they like
Like
have
lights or something?
they're lights, but it's kind of like relaxing type
Is this at
stuff.
Healing Waters?
No, I told you Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. We're still in Vegas. Sorry. I have Healing Waters on my brain.
Were you listening?
I was listening.
I was talking about Vegas, but it was very, very, very different. But it was in comparison, like Healing Waters.
Did you walk out and be like, oh my god, that was the best ever?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda? You still didn't like that?
No, I liked it. I just got in trouble.
Why did you get in trouble?
I didn't wait in a certain section that I should have. Waiting for somebody else. It was a miscommunication. That's all.
Whoopsie.
It was just a miscommunication.
You got in trouble.
And then apparently I didn't voice that I wanted coffee after that either.
And you got in trouble for that?
Well, we didn't get coffee. So
Oh, you were in the doghouse.
that experience was...
Oh my god. So no happy ending for that.
Shut up.
Oh my god. So no coffee.
No.
Did you have to discuss about the coffee? Why didn't you just go get coffee? Why wasn't it a big deal?
No, it wasn't a big deal. It was just like on the way, I was like, yeah, don't forget to stop and get coffee. You never told me.
Well, doesn't...
It doesn't matter. It was just a memory. You asked me if it was the same. If it was nice.
Oh
So
my
you
God.
go get your massages by yourself.
Yeah, so it was like a couples massage without the couples.
Right.
Like in the same
We
room.
were in separate rooms, yeah. I think they took me back first, and then there was like a slew of people.
Don't people do couples like they do it at the same time? Like what's the
It's
reasoning
awesome.
for that?
We
Like you look at each other and go, oh, God,
No.
I'm being touched by somebody else. This is hot.
You're just supposed to experience it
Together.
and it's, there's some couples that probably talk to each other during it, which I can't even imagine doing that, because I don't like the distraction of voices when I'm doing it. And if somebody talks to me while I'm getting a massage, no, that just doesn't work for me. But we did do a couples massage in Arizona at one time.
The same room.
Yeah.
The same. Did you talk to each other?
No, I
you-
think we both agreed that we wouldn't do that again. And it wasn't based on us. It was just like the little whispers that the massage therapist would say, like, is that okay? Da, 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 da. It's just kind of like
And if you
a
say
little bit of an interruption.
Oh.
Shush. I know where you're going.
Did you have coffee after that one?
Yeah. We probably did.
Did you have a happy ending too?
No.
No.
Oh my God. Why do you always go there? Why can't you just take these stories as stories? That's it.
It's a story. I just
No, it
wanna
doesn't
know what my
matter.
buddies
Even if
think.
shut. You don't need to know that stuff. And if I did, I
Don't
wouldn't
you-
tell you.
You have to tell me.
No.
So, when you get massages, how do you feel about being naked when they're like,
I'm not naked.
you're not?
Fully, no. I leave my underwear on.
You do?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
You know me.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever feel like you have to, like, you feel weird when somebody's, like, touching you in certain areas? Or is it just a full...
You
just-
obviously have had somebody
Yeah.
touch you in certain areas that maybe was inappropriate.
Don't
fool.
touch me there, it doesn't feel right.
I don't know. You must be going
you're
to these
massaging
strip
that.
malls.
You're massaging that a little too hard. Wait,
Oh my
go to the right. Hold it right there. Thank you. I don't know why we just went south.
It was not a we. It was a you. You went south. Remember, you're supposed to focus and listen to what people are saying.
Oh my God.
Anyways.
When I get a massage, I know this is probably hard to believe, but I talk the whole way through.
Gross. Why?
I just do. I think
I think you should take your cock with you next time.
So when I got rear-ended and my neck got kind of screwed up, so I had to go get massages. And they cupped me? Have you ever been cupped?
Yeah, no, I've never
Oh
been
my
cupped, but I've
God.
seen people
That's
have it done.
brutal. Oh my God. It's like a big hickey on your back, all over your back.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, some people say this feels good. I'm like, this is not good. I mean, it hurt. I don't know if it was from the accident or they really hurt, but man, I'll never be cupped again.
You need to go back to why you talk.
Oh, I think because I'm nervous.
What the fuck?
I can't relax. It's like, yeah, that feels good.
That's
and I'm
a
like,
waste
oh,
of
so-
money. That's a waste of money. Don't get a massage if you can't relax, dude.
Yeah, but they're working on you and touching you in places, and it's like,
Again, I think you're going to the wrong place because you keep talking about places.
well,
There's specific
Well,
places
I've
they
been
should be
to-
They should be
like,
touching you.
well,
Huh?
yeah. We had
Whoa! She did this.
it just brought back memories. So when I worked at the other place at
Yeah.
CMC,
Yeah.
they had we had some massage therapists come in.
Yeah.
And so you got like 10 minutes in this room.
Yeah.
You guys do that at work?
We used to back in the day when we
So-
were at the old building.
Okay, so super cool, great idea, felt great, but I got in there, and so I was like the fourth or fifth person back, and when I went back there, this chick, like, and I'm the only one she did this to, massaged my head, and like was pulling my hair, straight arrow. Not kidding. Like, it was like, and I'm very tender-headed. Darcy, you know, you brush my hair. I'm like, ow.
Oh my
And you're
God,
like,
are
oh,
you
shoot,
serious?
yeah.
You're
Oh.
such a pussy.
Oh my God, I'm so tender-headed. It's weird. But she took my, and she was just like, massage. I walked out of that room, and it was like, my hair was all jacked up. It's like, I got beat up. I mean, she would, I don't know. I was like, she focused on my head.
Why? Is that what you asked?
No. I would like, but she kind of did this thing, and then all of a sudden, I'm not kidding you, she was pulling, I can't remember who it was, what company or whatever, but I walked out of there, and I was just like, I felt like I should be smoking a cigarette or something. It was just intense, like why she was, it was horrible.
I think
It was
that
horrible.
any relaxing situations that you ever put yourself into is probably still going to be intense no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But typically, when they do come to your work, they ask you what you
What
would
you
like
want.
for them to focus on for the 10 minutes, whether it's your shoulders, your back, your lower
She
back,
just
or
took it
whatever.
upon herself and
Was that your first one?
at work. I was like, oh.
So you sat on the chair, you guys didn't talk about anything, and
No,
not
she's pulling
sat,
my
but,
hair.
you
I
know,
kept saying,
kneeled
ow,
or whatever.
ow.
And then she just went into it.
She went in, I swear, it was the weirdest thing. And you can ask some of my coworkers, because I walked out and they're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I know, look at me. What just happened? And like pulled, and I was like, did she do that with you guys? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh my God. It was horrible.
Maybe it's somebody
Horrible.
from your past. You just didn't recognize it. Maybe you pissed her off.
Terry, is
sometime.
that you?
Fuck, no. I think you pissed somebody off, and she was not going to make your experience
She's like, she
relaxing.
knew somebody. Yeah. Hey, I'll give you $20 if you beat the shit out of this person. Oh my God, it was horrible. It was a horrible experience. I walked out and I was just like, oh, it was
That is crazy
between
shit.
that and then the mall. But I did go, went to Healing Waters once. It was nice. And then I was in Destin, Florida, and had a massage once, and that was amazing.
Was that a couples?
No. It was like she did a facial and everything. It was the most amazing experience ever. But I talked the whole way through. I just talked to her and she was laughing and
Do
she's
you
like,
talk through sex too?
it's been so
She
long
had
since-
to think
It's
about
been so
it.
long since I've had it. I can't remember.
Oh, but they can.
The only thing I say
let's
now
pray
is
for the best.
The only thing I say now is, "Oh, Sherry."
Oh God.
Whatever. Really.
I'm sorry, but
when
I
get
just
a
had to
partner,
know because I think
when I get a partner, I'm really gonna have to focus.
I just can't imagine like that you can't get relaxed.
I can't. No. Oh my God.
This is crazy shit. And this is all about my massage story that ended up being her story. Go figure.
I always have stories. I don't mean to. It just happens.
It's not even about that, dude. It's just that I can't believe that you would spend money on a massage and you know you can't relax.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna.
I'll be like, do you feel that knot? Oh my God, did you just break that knot? Ow, oh God, that hurt. What was that? Oh, that was probably when I
Oh
played
my
softball.
God, you're a fucking. They have to turn the music
They're
up
like,
louder when Sherry.
No,
this
is what they do. You get her. Heads or tails.
They do.
Oh fuck. That's 2 out of 3.
I mean, I think you would be better maybe at the beginning of the day than the day, at the end, because, I mean, there's probably more people like you, and they just go, oh my God, I have to talk her.
Do you think they could?
Oh, I'm sure.
Do you think they were like, no, you take her, no, you take? They might have been that. I might be that person.
Nah, I don't think you go enough to where they can determine
Like,
one or the other.
But I always make them laugh, so that's good.
You're adding a massage.
I know.
You're not going to a carnival and having fun. She's speechless. She's so funny because she's just going.
I don't know. I have a hard time relaxing. I do. Now you got me thinking about if I talk during sex.
We don't want to know that. I was just playing. I don't think that it's something that you need to report back on. We're good.
I think at times I'll like start on a story. Like I'll stop and be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And start telling the story and then go back to whatever. Not really.
Who knows? There's always some truth into some things.
Yeah,
that people say.
I do swirl sometimes.
Bye. Holy smokes.
Oh,
just when we
honey,
think we've learned
you feel
it
so
all.
good.
Oh, shit.
God, did you see that jump shot Sabrina made last night? Oh. Could you imagine?
I bet she does that too in bed. She just laughs at herself all the time.
Or I high five myself. Good work. You could have done better, Stapleton.
Let me know when you're finished.
Oh my God. I am red now.
I was just starting to talk about massage.
Yeah.
And I feel like
So when are you getting one? Maybe we should go together.
Oh God, no. Fuck that. No.
Why not?
Because I would probably hear you talking in the other fucking room. Dude.
We could go get a massage together.
No. Fucking no.
Be a new experience for you.
No. Listen, I have enough experiences with you, especially shopping, so no.
Oh, shopping was not that bad.
It was longer than what it anticipated. So no.
We got some pretty shirts out of the deal.
Finally, after you finally picked one out. Jeez. I mean, it was a little bit of a chore, but...
I'll do a massage with you if you do a bikini wax with
you, too.
With you. I'll do one with you.
All in due time, dude. All in due time. But I'm going to do this massage by myself.
Just this one. Because, yeah, you would need to chill.
I just need to chill. I think I'm going to take a day off and just go get one done and just kind of have a day for myself.
Mm-hmm. Well, it won't be next Friday. Right?
No, it's not going to be any time coming up.
Yeah.
But I definitely won't let you know when it is. How's that? I'm just taking off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, massages.
I can't believe you leave your underwear on. They always told me to get naked.
Well, even if they said get naked, I'd be okay. And then, no. Gross.
I couldn't wear my underwear because I don't have...
Dude, when I was in Mexico...
Oh, God.
I got a massage. I actually got a massage the 2 times I had been in Mexico, but the first time I was in Mexico, I got a massage. They obviously took off their underwear because their underwear was still stuck in the fucking robe pocket. Did they not know they got dressed without the fucking underwear?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, did you touch them? Were you like...
No, I said I need a different robe. Gross.
That's disgusting. I could... Oh.
And then when... That was then, and then the second time I was in Mexico, that was a great experience. It was a great massage, and they had amazing... Like they had the ice cold plunge. Like you would plunge in ice water and well, it was really, really cold. It wasn't ice, but it was really, really cold. And you're supposed to like see how long you can stay in it. And then
Did you do that?
Oh yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah. I did it in my first trip as well in Mexico.
So you're in like normal warm water, or you just are you in water and then jump into cold water?
No, it's like there's like the seating area. And then when you're ready, you just go to the section that has the cold water and you go down this little ladder or steps. I can't remember if this one had a ladder or steps, but, and you just dip your body in it and see how long you can stay. And then as soon as you come up, you can go to the one that's warm. And
so what's this supposed to do for you? I know everybody does this now. It's like the big thing, but
inflammation.
What's it do for you?
It helps inflammation and stuff.
Like just being that cold for that short amount of time helps.
It shrinks up your body.
Oh, I bet you it does.
I bet it shrinks up more.
Yeah, I bet you some guys get in there like, oh my God.
I mean, you couldn't see it then. Now you really can't
now
see
you
it.
can't see it.
But yeah, that's, those are good times to go. I don't mind.
I don't like
dipping.
being
Actually,
cold. Oh, I couldn't imagine.
my ex and I used to fill the tub up with water and ice and try to do the plunge.
Seriously?
Yeah. Yep. And come summer, I'll be doing that with my face. Like I have a special bowl that I put ice in and fill it with cold water and dip my face in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
We're going to do it.
We'll have to record.
Come on, we're going to do it together.
Okay.
I'm going to have you do it.
Okay. We'll do massage together. We'll get
why are you making
Brazilian
the list?
waxes together.
Like this.
We will get Ice Baby together. Botox together. We still have to talk about that.
I know. One day.
And we need to record that. And then we're going to go on your date next month with Mallory because it's May.
Again. Here we go. Anyways, did you see that text I sent you? Somebody was selling something on...
What the fuck? Was that real?
Yes.
Somebody was selling their nasty ass
Thong for
underwear
$10
on
Marketplace.
So, did you get it for $9 like you said?
You're hilarious. They wouldn't even get a fucking minus of a damn dime.
I bet you they sold it. I bet you somebody bought it.
Oh, I'm sure probably
Oh my God.
some guy that was into it.
And somebody was probably like drunk and they're like, hey, on Marketplace, let's see if we could sell this.
No,
what was it?
I bet it was just more like somebody that has no problem smelling
And just
yeah. Anyways, that was really gross. I sent it to another friend.
yeah,
of
I
mine.
didn't think I was like, no. I was
That
at
makes
work
me
when you,
cute.
I think I was at work when you said it. I didn't respond.
I
was like,
looked at it and I'm like, this cannot be
there's
real.
no way.
And it was.
What was it? The Black is the New Orange. What is it? Orange is the New Black. What show was that? Orange is the New Black. When she sold the underwear.
Oh.
Do you remember that? They had a big
it's been so long,
in prison.
Yeah.
And then they had competition because this other group was selling their underwear and
people do that anyways. They
What?
sell their underwear. They prisoners buy their underwear and what is that?
man, $20
place
is
that-
$20, I guess.
Well, where's that place where there's something online that they can sell their toe pictures, their
I need
feet
some extra-
pictures.
I need some extra money.
Well,
What is
go
this?
for it. I don't know.
Would you do that? I would still do that.
Fuck no.
They wouldn't know they wouldn't see your face.
You just go right ahead and do it and tell me how that works out for you.
So is it an app or like is it like Marketplace or?
I'll send you some information to you.
My feet are ugly. I swear to God, my mom smoked weed when she was pregnant because my feet are. I got one toe that sticks up, and it looks like if you look from the bottom, it's like I have 4 fucking toes. I'm like, I know she was toes. I can't be just fine.
Here we go. Here
gonna
we
be
go.
just fine.
Everybody gonna know all about your toes now. Shit.
Wait, do people make money off that shit?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it.
There's a name for it wherever.
I'm gonna do it.
You are disgusting.
It's your feet. They won't even know who it is. Well, now they'll know because they'll say, "Oh, that's Sherry," because their feet are like.
It's already.
It's
already out there.
on our podcast.
Oh my god. Oh.
Feet are
Well,
gross.
we'll see where that goes. But no, I always thought, like, the whole underwear thing, that's disgusting, dude. Like, prisoner is doing nasty things with your underwear. That's just disgusting.
Once it's gone, you don't have to worry about it. Show me the money.
You're disgusting.
I'm gonna check out the foot.
Well,
foot
you
deal.
gotta pass on the underwear because you don't have
Yeah,
any.
well, I can't do that, but I can do the foot thing. I'm gonna do it. We should do it.
We? Fuck you. No. You do it. You enjoy yourself.
Let's
Knock
do it
yourself
together.
out.
What if
No,
they-
I will not do
I could
it.
advertise a Norwegian and a Hispanic
No, thank you.
foot fetish
Passing.
deal.
It's just disgusting. No.
Dude, if somebody gave me $10 to look at my toes, 20
You would
bucks,
end
30.
Do you think that you would never ever feel dirty by any of that? By getting dirty money?
If it was
Is
my
he going
feet,
to accept you above from dirty money?
it's not dirty. It could
I
be a
just
living.
feel like you should. Okay, my whole thought process with that is, no matter how anybody looks at it, it's $10, it's $15. They'll never know.
Well,
But you know,
I would know.
you know
I'd be
exactly
like,
where
dude,
that's going, and I would feel just really dirty.
I don't think I would feel dirty. I think it'd be like, hey, I paid off my lawyer. Hey, I paid off this.
Well, sometimes
I
desperate
wonder-
times does not say that you lose
It's your
your. It's part of your body.
But it's your feet. Who cares? I wonder if somebody like gets turned on by ugly feet. That's the only way I'd be able to make it.
You'd be surprised what people get turned on about.
Well, if you're buying
And
dirty
you're
underwear.
catering to those not only in prison, but that could be the person
Like, is that where they-
living next door to you who preys on children as well.
Oh. Well, shit. When you
I'm
put it
just
that
telling
way-
you, these are people that have fetishes, and it doesn't matter where it comes from.
Well, you put it that way, then I can't. Yeah.
I'm telling you, these are freaks.
There's
Up.
a lot of people have foot fetishes. I am not one.
Well, I understand the fetish part, but the whole thought of if they're getting excitement out of yours, they're probably getting excitement out of, doesn't matter what age it is. It's
Oh.
just, it makes me cringe when I actually think about the whole thing, and that's probably why it's an absolute no for me, because they're perverts.
So, if I say anything about paying off my lawyer or my car or anything, I did not do that.
You're going to do it. You're just gonna have to ask for forgiveness.
What the
later,
hell?
I guess. I want you to go ahead and do it. I want you to do it.
So, apparently you've never sucked anybody's toes.
No.
I haven't either. So, don't worry.
Do you know me?
Yes, I know you.
Oh, why would I
But
suck
you're
a toe?
a freak in the sheets, you say.
Oh my God! Shut up.
What was it when you said?
No.
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 No, it was on our podcast.
Don't.
When you said
I
something
said about whips and chains.
Yeah, you know,
So
where it signed
fucking
me up.
what?
Yeah. When we were getting the wax. Yeah. But you can't show
Does
your
it come with whips and chains?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, who cares?
Mm.
I don't you know.
I'm gonna look that up.
Oh God, I want you to, and I want you to do it.
You want me to do it? You want me to report back to you?
I do.
I'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to get on this foot thing.
It's anything thing.
It's anything thing? Is that what it's called?
Well, dude.
Oh,
again,
there's
I
gotta be a
don't-
name
I've
for it.
heard about it.
Okay, so that's not the name.
No, I'm just saying that I don't think it's just for
Foot.
feet.
It could be anything.
I think it could be. For
So I'll put
anything.
on there ugliest feet in the world.
Well,
and-
we all want to see it then.
Then you have to pay me.
No, I'm not logging on. But that's a good point.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll go on there. I'll do my
I wonder
foot.
if they
So
let
that-
you see like other people's things, and that's like, how do you know you're purchasing the real thing?
Yeah, I don't know about
You
all
know what
that.
I mean?
I didn't even. Yeah. So do they get like requests like, hey, I want to see your feet in
I'm sure
a
they
bowl
asked
of
for you to
Jell-O.
come back. I'm pretty sure. I think you would just kind of be
So I wonder if I
like
could,
a customer, that they would come back to see your feet. Like
Yeah.
you would have your own.
my
Maybe
own
you would
little,
have your
like,
own like
groupies, like
page
feet
or
groupies,
something.
feet groupies,
I don't know, but I would honestly say
And
no. I think it's gross.
and they have like a request of, yeah, put your big toe in
No.
Jell-O pudding.
They could. I don't know.
For $50, I'd put my foot
She's
in it.
now going up in price.
It
Listen,
started at
she has
10.
no
My
clue
feet,
that
my
it's probably
ugly-
going to start off at 50 cents. We'll see how much that attorney gets paid off. 50 cents times. How many weeks? 52 weeks.
50 cents.
But we will definitely check
I'm
it
gonna
out.
do it.
dude.
I'm gonna do it. I'll
Okay,
do it.
I'm gonna
And
make you do it. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll have to get the Brazilian wax.
After you do it, then I'm going to give you this.
Oh, why are you driving that new Beamer or that new Mercedes?
Don't forget this shit.
I found someone that
because
likes
I
sport
am,
toes.
you know, I do know some people that were like thinking about doing it, and I was like, hell, fucking
Really?
no.
But
Yeah, no.
I'm
I
gonna
know.
check it out tonight. I'm gonna check it out tonight. And what if they say, hey, can you put your foot next to a Hispanic or a Italian? Are you in?
Fuck no. You'll never ever get me on that. I'll
No.
be happy to
You-
take the picture or do whatever for
I
you.
don't think I've ever seen your feet.
Yes, you have. I went swimming last summer.
I don't think I looked at your feet.
Well, why should you have to look?
Did
Did you see
I
that?
want to see your feet.
They're right here.
Are you wearing socks?
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh. I tried to put on no-show socks today and I couldn't do it. I mean, I don't have the big ankle ones, but it just felt like it was going to come off. I did not like that
I
feeling.
hate when those damn back
Oh.
things don't work and they just keep sliding. By the
Sliding.
time you take 4 steps, they're
Yeah.
like at your toes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's gross.
Yes.
No, it's actually annoying as fuck. But
Yeah, I don't like those. But
anyways,
you probably have nice feet.
I'm.
Do you
well,
get-
my feet are very soft. I'm
you,
like very, very picky
Do you
about my
do the
feet.
manicure, pedicure,
I do my own.
mani-pedi
Yeah, I do my own.
on your feet?
Yes,
Really? What kind of treatment do you do on your feet?
I do a scrub. Why are we going back to feet right now?
Because I'm intrigued now. I'm intrigued.
I do a scrub and then I
Uh-huh.
make sure I soak them and
What do you
like,
soak them in?
take
Like
off.
Epsom salt?
No, it's just what I have in there, and then like sometimes I scrub them with a coconut, sea salt, and something else flavor, and it kind of really softens them up.
Really?
And they have those wraps that you can like put around your feet,
Oh, really?
and you leave them on for like 30 minutes or something.
You get that at TJ Maxx? That's
You
where they
can.
always have the cool stuff.
You can.
I'm gonna go buy.
Oh my God. Okay, we're rambling, and we're gonna come back to the toe thing and the actual what is it called? Whatever that platform is that you could do all of this. So we'll definitely
Yes,
be
I'm going to do it.
recording that.
I'm going to do it. So, and I'll put on there something about my ugliest feet ever, and then we'll see if I get any bites. No, I don't. I'm clean. They're just ugly. They're just ugly.
She's so funny. Don't worry, everybody. I'm clean.
Clean. Trust me.
Well, I think we kind of like covered quite a bit today, so we'll see how that how the next. I hope you can get something done before we record.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go home tonight and do it. I'm having a dinner tonight, which you chose not to come to.
What's wrong with that?
Because I wanted you to come over and have dinner.
She's crying now. Maybe I will.
Would you?
No.
Oh, my
What is
tacos.
it?
I'm gonna
Oh God, the tacos.
That's Oregon tacos with Spanish rice. My mom's special recipe.
The one that comes out of the packet.
No.
Something completely different than what you did last time.
I thought I made my mom's rice for you before. No. Oh, there's.
Did you make it? I mean, you made tacos last time.
Did I have rice? If I had rice, then I
You
made
had
it.
rice.
Okay, then I made it from scratch.
Okay.
And obviously, it didn't make a very good impression because you don't remember it.
I was actually trying to make through the fog because it was a little foggy in there after you were frying those tortillas.
Forgot about that. When it was like, we're like,
What I can't see.
I'm like, open the window, open
happening?
the door.
And it was fucking cold out too that day.
What caught on fire? Something caught. Remember when it was a flame and I was like, oh fuck.
Yes. And she's just doing this. Yes. Maybe you threw salt on
I don't
it or
know
something.
what.
I don't know.
I don't remember. But
I left like I had been working in a Mexican restaurant like that entire day.
You came over. Oh my god.
But yeah.
Somebody might want to eat. You could just taste a little, smell like a taco.
Yeah. Right. Anyways, well, we are again gonna close for now, and we hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we are really looking forward to some upcoming things that we're going to be doing. So until then, don't think that this is about you. Don't be vain. Just don't be vain and think this is about you, please.
It's not.
It's probably not.
You're not important to us.
And
No, you are important to us.
You know who you actually, if you think I'm talking about you or she's talking about you, we probably talk to you about, we're going to talk about you. Until then, peace out.
Deuces.
Be sure to follow us on your socials. We'll be popping up soon on all, or visit us at jackstapletonunfiltered.com. As Jax always says, don't be vain and think this podcast is about you.
No, I didn't.